What is up, Scoop Troop? Get ready for a rapid-fire rundown of the hottest buzz in the entertainment universe. The news cycle is spinning faster than ever, and we've got the unmissable updates you need to know. We're diving deep into the stories that matter, so buckle up, because you're about to get the inside scoop you won't find anywhere else. Let's go. First up, could our current Man of Steel be trading in his cape for the cowl? We're talking about Tyler Hoechlin and his surprising ambition to step into the bat boots for James Gunn's upcoming DCU project. Is this a superhero crossover we're actually going to see? Then, we're shifting gears to a totally different universe. A wild Elseworlds tale that reimagines Gotham's greatest hero through the lens of Japanese Tokusatsu. Think cosmic threats, shadow monsters, and a Batman with a very different mission. This is not your average Bat story. And finally, we're breaking down the latest rumors swirling around who might be the next actor to don the iconic cowl for the DCU. Is there a rising star who's perfectly suited for the role? We've got all the details, so stick around. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. A new caped crusader in the making. Could the actor who has so capably donned the iconic shield be eyeing a move to Gotham City? Tyler Hoechlin, who has spent the last few years embodying Superman in the popular series Superman and Lois, has openly expressed his desire to take on the mantle of Batman in James Gunn's burgeoning DC universe. This revelation comes as a surprise to many, given Hoechlin's established presence as the Man of Steel, a role he's played since his debut in Supergirl Season 2 back in 2016. His portrayal of Clark Kent, particularly in Superman and Lois, evolved from a supporting character in the Arrowverse to a deeply explored, grounded superhero who is also a devoted father. This nuanced performance has resonated with audiences, earning him widespread acclaim. The conversation about Hoechlin's potential transition to Batman gained traction following his appearance at Fan Expo Canada. During a panel, when asked about Robert Pattinson's Batman fitting into Gunn's DCU, Hoechlin seized the opportunity to voice his own aspirations. He stated, "Well, selfishly, I'm going to say no because I still want to play Batman. I think and I say that Rob did a fantastic job, and with Matt Reeves it was great." This candid remark highlights his respect for Pattinson's performance while clearly signaling his interest in exploring the Dark Knight himself. This isn't the first time speculation about new Batman casting has heated up. Other actors have been frequently mentioned, including Brandon Sklenar, whose intense training regimen shared by his coach sparked widespread fan theories. Additionally, a fan poll conducted by Sheeran Scoop pitted established names like Scott Adkins and Alan Ritchson against Jensen Ackles, who has voiced Batman in animation. Ackles emerged as the fan favorite, garnering 45% of the votes, and has even acknowledged the allure of the role, admitting to Collider that it would be an honor, albeit a nerve-wracking one. Hoechlin, meanwhile, has maintained a gracious stance regarding his Superman successor, David Corenswet, sending him a supportive note and expressing excitement for Gunn's vision for the DCU. As James Gunn continues to shape the future of the DC universe, the question of who will inherit the cowl for the brave and the bold remains a hot topic. With Hoechlin throwing his hat in the ring, alongside other fan-favorite contenders, the casting decision promises to be one of the most anticipated in the coming months. The potential for Hoechlin to portray Batman, a character so different from his beloved Superman, offers an intriguing prospect for fans eager to see a fresh interpretation of the caped crusader. Hold onto your hats, because the speculation is far from over. Next, we're diving into a radical reimagining of the Dark Knight that's straight out of a cosmic fever dream. A new caped crusader in the making. Tyler Hoechlin, the actor widely celebrated for his portrayal of Superman in the Arrowverse and the critically acclaimed series Superman and Lois, has once again voiced his strong interest in taking on the iconic role of Batman within James Gunn's new DC universe. This renewed expression of ambition comes at a time when the DCU is actively being reshaped, with Gunn and Peter Safran at the helm, making the casting of key characters like Batman a subject of intense fan speculation and industry buzz. Hoechlin's latest comments were made at Fan Expo Canada, where he was asked about the possibility of Robert Pattinson's Batman from Matt Reeves' distinct cinematic universe, integrating into Gunn's overarching DCU. Hoechlin's response was candid and revealed his personal aspirations. "Well, selfishly, I'm going to say no because I still want to play Batman. I think and I say that Rob did a fantastic job, and with Matt Reeves it was great." This statement not only shows respect for Pattinson's successful tenure as Batman, but also clearly articulates Hoechlin's desire to be considered for the role in the new continuity. This isn't the first time Hoechlin has hinted at this ambition. As previously reported, his interest in playing Batman predates his current role as Superman, dating back to earlier discussions about a potential Batman film. The narrative surrounding Hoechlin's casting as Superman itself is notable. He was initially brought into the Arrowverse as a supporting character in Supergirl Season 2 before leading his own successful series, Superman and Lois, which showcased a more mature and complex take on Clark Kent as both a superhero and a father. This evolution in his performance has only amplified his appeal as a potential candidate for other major DC roles. The landscape for the DCU's Batman is multifaceted. While Matt Reeves is continuing his own Batman saga with Robert Pattinson, James Gunn is reportedly developing a separate Batman project for the DCU, tentatively titled The Brave and the Bold, with Andy Muschietti attached to direct. Gunn has indicated that the DCU's Batman will be a different iteration from Pattinson's. The casting rumors have been rampant, with names like Brandon Sklenar, who has generated buzz for his role in Yellowstone's 1923, also being frequently mentioned. Sheeran Scoop's own fan poll indicated a strong preference among their audience for Jensen Ackles, who has voiced Batman in animated projects, to take on the live-action role. Hoechlin's continued advocacy for the role, coupled with his established performance as a beloved DC hero, positions him as a noteworthy contender. His desire to play Batman in Gunn's universe suggests a keen interest in contributing to the new DCU's narrative in a significant way. Whether his ambition will align with Gunn's casting vision remains to be seen, but his willingness to publicly express his interest certainly keeps him in the conversation. But the casting buzz doesn't stop there. The rumor mill is working overtime. Next, we're diving into a mind-bending new comic series that reimagines the Dark Knight with a cosmic, Tokusatsu-inspired twist. Beyond Gotham, a Tokusatsu-inspired Batman saga. Prepare for a radical departure from the familiar streets of Gotham as DC launches its latest Elseworlds series, Immortal Legend Batman. This ambitious new comic venture, spearheaded by a powerhouse creative team including writers Kyle Higgins and Matt Groom, and artists Erica Durso and Dan Mora, draws significant inspiration from Japanese Tokusatsu, a genre celebrated for its transforming heroes and larger-than-life battles, famously represented by franchises like Kamen Rider and Ultraman. The series promises a cosmic thriller narrative set in a distant future where humanity's expansion into the stars has fractured the veil between universes, unleashing monstrous entities from a shadowy counterpart. At the heart of this story is a futuristic Batman, known as the Immortal Legend, who has discovered a way to harness the interdimensional energy that separates reality from its dark reflection. Alongside his partners, Robin and Nightwing, this Batman has been the bulwark against the encroaching shadow monsters. However, the narrative takes a dramatic turn when Batman seemingly abandons his post, engaging in violent acts and killing people. The central mystery revolves around whether the darkness of the Shadow universe has corrupted him, or if there's a more complex, hidden agenda at play, perhaps a desperate attempt to rectify a monumental mistake that has endangered the cosmos. Kyle Higgins, a veteran of the Massiveverse and a former writer for Batman Beyond, shared his excitement about blending DC's iconic mythology with the distinct aesthetic and storytelling tropes of Tokusatsu. He highlighted how the genre's tenets, beyond just visual flair, offer compelling narrative frameworks that can be uniquely applied to Batman's character and world. The series is described as a cosmic science fiction tale with influences from lone gunman westerns, focusing on Batman's solitary quest to right a grave wrong. Each issue is set to explore different worlds as he navigates this perilous mission. The genesis of Immortal Legend Batman can be traced back to character designs by Dan Mora, which were initially shared online in 2019. These designs inspired Higgins, Groom, and Mora to collaborate on a full comic series, leveraging their prior successful partnerships on projects like Power Rangers. Higgins emphasized the creative freedom afforded by the Elseworlds banner, allowing for bold experimentation and unique interpretations of beloved characters while staying true to their core essence. He noted that the series aims to push boundaries, with certain upcoming issues even incorporating unprecedented levels of interactivity for readers. When asked about what he's most excited for readers to experience, Higgins pointed to the collective artistic contributions of the team, particularly the innovative work of Mora, Durso, and colorists Igor Monti and Tamra Bonvillain. He also stressed the narrative ambition, the intricate world-building, and the fresh perspectives on Batman and his legend that the series aims to deliver. Immortal Legend Batman 1 is poised to offer readers a Batman story unlike any they have encountered before, blending high-octane action with deep thematic exploration. This cosmic reimagining is certainly making waves in the comic world. Now, let's turn our attention to the live-action realm and the ongoing speculation about who will be the next to don the iconic cowl. The next Batman, analyzing the Brandon Sklenar rumor. As the DC universe undergoes a significant transformation under the guidance of co-chiefs James Gunn and Peter Safran, the search for the definitive Batman for their new continuity, specifically for the upcoming film The Brave and the Bold, is a focal point of intense speculation. While Robert Pattinson continues to impress as Batman in Matt Reeves' distinct cinematic universe, DC Studios is reportedly looking to cast a new actor for this pivotal role within their shared universe. The latest name to surface in the rumor mill is Brandon Sklenar, an actor who has been steadily building his resume with notable performances in projects like the Yellowstone spin-off, 1923, and the recent thriller film Drop. Sklenar, a relative newcomer compared to some of the more established names often linked to the Batman role, began his credited acting career in 2011. His early work included smaller roles in television series like New Girl and various independent films. However, he has since taken on more prominent roles in larger productions such as Westworld, Walker, Independence, and the adaptation of the novel The Housemaid. His portrayal of Spencer Dutton in 1923, in particular, has garnered significant attention, showcasing his ability to embody complex, gritty characters. The allure of playing Batman is immense, attracting actors across generations who grew up with the character. This widespread appeal often leads to a constant stream of casting rumors whenever a new iteration is announced. The Brave and the Bold, slated to be directed by Andy Muschietti, is confirmed to be a separate Batman story from Reeves' universe, focusing on the father-son dynamic between Bruce Wayne and Damian Wayne. Although the project is still in its early stages of development, with a release date yet to be announced, the casting process is clearly underway. Sklenar's potential casting is intriguing, especially considering Muschietti's track record of making unconventional yet highly successful casting choices. Muschietti's direction of Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise in the IT films is a prime example. Despite initial skepticism, Skarsgård's performance became iconic. This suggests that Muschietti might be open to casting actors who, like Sklenar, may not be the most obvious choice, but possess the raw talent and versatility to bring a fresh perspective to the character. Sklenar's past roles demonstrate a capacity for portraying characters with both intensity and emotional depth, qualities essential for a nuanced Batman. While Sklenar might be considered an underdog in the race for the cowl, his diverse range, showcased in both dramatic and thriller genres, makes him a compelling candidate. The ability to portray the darker, more brooding aspects of Batman, as well as the underlying humanity and vulnerability, will be crucial for whoever takes on the role, especially in a story that emphasizes the father-son relationship. The success of The Brave and the Bold, and its Batman, will undoubtedly play a significant role in shaping the future of the DC universe. So, could Sklenar be the one to bring this new Batman to life? Get ready, because we're about to wrap up all the biggest stories of the day with a lightning-fast recap. And that's a wrap on today's breakdown. We covered Tyler Hoechlin eyeing the Batman role, a wild Tokusatsu-inspired Batman comic, and the latest on Brandon Sklenar potentially suiting up as the Caped Crusader. Make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this, subscribe to Sheeran Scoop for all your entertainment news, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss a single update. And hey, let us know your dream Batman in the comments below, and follow us on all our social channels for even more exclusive content.